The Tigers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chet Kelly earned his fifth win of the year.
Tigers, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 6.
Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Game 1 here in the month of May between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Spencer Turnbull, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Stepping into the box, Jasson Dominguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Dominguez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Mitch Haniger.
First offering on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Ahmed.
A bouncer up the middle. Rose ranging up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Matty, I know I'm stating the
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 22. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Dominguez ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them. And
Next up for Detroit, Sam Germano. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Dominguez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in.
Welcome back to Detroit, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Tigers this season. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned...
Stepping up to the plate, Jasson Dominguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. The set and the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Behind 0-2 now. Ranger over at second. Dominguez on at first with 2 down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fox moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, number 22. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Now at the plate, Jasson Dominguez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. Fox will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that is. Stepping into the box, Jasson Dominguez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
In now is the Yankees DH, Mitch Haniger. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and a strike to count. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Popped him up. Grenier waits on it, and the inning is over. Next for the Tigers, Sean Alderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
At the plate, Mark Fox. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Marquez. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jasson Dominguez, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-2 ball game.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's night.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 22. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Pulled toward right center field. Dominguez is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the...
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The New York Yankees posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Jasson Dominguez.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. On to first, and the ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Toronto Blue Jays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 7 hits.
We are north.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Jasson Dominguez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Dominguez.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And Dan, D-Roy, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Liner in there for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So some real problems. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
So coming to the plate, Jasson Dominguez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Carson Kelly, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Carson.
The 2-1.
Kelly.
And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dominguez sprinting after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Williams.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. In now, Jasson Dominguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to...
And they end the inning with the caught stealing. Next to bat for Toronto, Torres. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way. At the plate, Jasson Dominguez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if any.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
The designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Now at the plate, Travis Jankowski. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Jankowski.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Soft liner towards short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Stepping up now, Jasson Dominguez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Dominguez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Count even now at 1-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The next 1-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim a run has come. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The New York Yankees came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Marcel Hogue gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Giovanni Ibarra couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. Carlos Martinez.